So in this video, I'm doing a negative space. That's metallic zinc. That's a color shift color. It's like a pink color. That was my regular white and black. But the color shift, it's supposed to be like where you know, if you look at it one way, it's one color and it kind of has a different color. If you look at it another way, it's kind of a metallic, shiny color. So I'm going to try and attempt a negative space. So this one actually turned out really good. So I want to do like one larger puddle and one really small puddle. So that burgundy color is probably one of my favorite colors. It's called Cranberry Wine. And that color shift I noticed when you pour black into it or you pour it over the black, you actually, it's no longer pink, kind of turns into a purple color, which is actually, I mean, it turned out really good because you kind of get that purple and that pink shiny color in there. It turned out really pretty. This is a really, really good painting. It turned out really well. I'm happy with it. Lots of pretty cool effects. Let's see, I'm just pouring my layers in my puddle. That's that color change, and I wish you could see from, but you can't really see it from this angle. But there's, you could see that outer ring where the color shift touched the black. It kind of turns into a purple. It was actually pretty neat. It's just difficult to see. You'll see it more with the final color, but let's see. Here's pouring my black around. And then I'll do the rest of the white around everywhere else. And then we'll, I think I ran it, yeah. So this is, I just kind of use the end of my paintbrush instead of my finger. So it doesn't mix the colors too much. So this is the hard part. It is kind of difficult to navigate it, I guess you could say, and keep it where you want it, and still get everything covered. And if you move it too much, you kind of get mud, but if you don't move it enough, then you don't get enough coverage or enough effects. So I'm new at the whole negative space, but I wanted to try one. So this is what I ended up with, and I was really happy with that area in the middle. And that little black dot that I had dripped on there actually kind of gave it a cool effect. It kind of stayed in that white part, which was, it worked out pretty good. But so yeah, the changes in this one, there weren't a whole lot of changes, but it did change a little bit. It just took a really long time, and the changes were so gradual, it's hard to really see. Here's pretty much the result. There's that dark purple. That's what that pink turned into when I put it in the black, which, you know, is a really pretty color, but it was kind of an unexpected, pleasant surprise, I guess you could say. You can kind of see in that part where it kind of goes from pink into the purple, which is pretty neat. The white, like I said, the white always makes those little lightning spidery effects. Webbing is what I kind of call it, which is, I love that white seems to be the only one that really does that, the only color. I like that the colors stayed separate for the most part, and the zinc is there. It didn't totally disappear. It's just kind of hiding and in little streaks here and there, which I like. I didn't want it to be too dominant. So yeah, this painting turned out really well. And here is the final dried result. You can see that purple really shining, the color shift color. I'm pretty happy with the results. Sorry about there's a little bit of glare on there, but I hope y'all like this, and I will see you next time.